Revolutionary music makers, I'm Kate Harmony, this is Ray Harmony, and welcome to Hack Music Theory,
where we help you make great music that stands out.
And if it's your first time here, please help yourself to our free book, 12 Music Theory Hacks to Learn Scales and Chords, which you can download from our website.
Alright, it's time to open your door to Hack Music Theory. But first, tea!
The new single Be Nice from the Black Eyed Peas, which was written by Adam Friedman for the Songland TV show, has a super fun bass line that's not only the central focus of the song, but it's also perfect for conveying the super positive message behind the lyrics. So what makes this bass line feel so good? Well, there's a few things, like the fact that it's built around an ascending line, which is literally uplifting. But far more interesting than that is the fact that the bass line is in a minor key. And as you probably know, major keys are usually used in feel-good songs like this. So how do they make a minor key feel so uplifting? Easy, they made the song for dancing, and when we move to music, we feel good.
So to get people dancing, they use lots of syncopation in their bass line, and that makes it really funky. By the way, syncopation is when you accent an offbeat.
Also, most funk bass lines are actually in minor keys, because funk's favorite notes are the 1, the flat 3, and the flat 7. And lastly, to emphasize all those offbeats in the bass line, the drums accent all the quarter note beats by playing the classic 4 on the floor groove.
Alright, now you can learn how to use this theory to make your own version, and for the example in this lesson we'll be using our version that we made earlier. So start by setting up 2 bars of 4/4 with your grid set to 16th notes and your tempo set to 105 BPM. Be Nice is in the key of F minor, so we'll use it too.
Step 1. Syncopation.
Funkiness is all about syncopation, so to get people moving to your bassline, you have to accent lots of offbeats. If you don't, it'll sound rigid and stiff, and that ain't gonna get anybody dancing. And for that reason, the best place to start writing a funky bassline is with the rhythm, and more importantly, syncopation. And remember, great bass lines have a balance of notes on the beat and notes off the beat. So don't just play everything off the beat thinking it'll make your bass line extra funky. You gotta spank some of those quarter note beats as well. In our example, we're playing beat 1 and beat 3 in each bar, and then everything else is syncopated.
And by the way, if you want our ultimate hack for funky bass lines along with a MIDI file example, then check out our songwriting and producing PDF. It also contains hacks on how to write great chord progressions, melodies, and more MIDI examples as well. You can download the PDF from hackmusictheory.com. Step 2. 2 lines.
Right, now it's time to turn your rhythm into a bass line. And what's cool about the bass line in Be Nice is that it's a 2-in-1. What I mean by that is there's actually 2 clearly defined lines playing together, obviously playing one at a time though. The upper line carries the melody, while the lower line holds things down with 1 note. In the original, that note is C, the 5. And writing 2 lines like this will make your bass even more funky, as it mirrors the slap bass technique often used in funk.
Now, as with many of the songs we hack, the vibe and the production are super cool. But when it comes to the actual music, the songwriters and producers often choose to sacrifice longevity for popularity.
And for the record, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because the value of music is different for everyone. If music has extrinsic value to you, then you're making music as a way of achieving something, like a hit. On the other hand, if music has intrinsic value to you, then you're making music purely for the joy of creating art.
And this song is the perfect example of music that was made for extrinsic value, as it was written to be a hit. So in their bass's upper line, they simply ascend note by note through the scale.
This makes it instantly appealing, because the first time someone hears it, they already know where it's going, and the average person likes music that sounds familiar. The downside to writing predictable music though is that people get tired of it quickly. But if you're aiming for a hit, that doesn't matter, because you only need it to be trending for a few weeks. If you're like us though, and you're happy to sacrifice popularity for longevity, then write an upper line that people won't be able to guess where it's going on their first listen, as that will keep them coming back again and again.
Alright, now let's have a listen to our feel-good bass line. But just before the playthrough, if there's an artist you'd like us to hack, please let us know.
Thanks for watching or listening if you're on the podcast, and we'll see you next week.